Alright, so in the last lesson we started making some kind of standard words from Japanese sounds, learn how to put them together. In this video we're going to continue on with that, but we're going to go into some longer words and a little bit of description about how this whole thing works. So, without further ado, let's get to it. So continuing on with the two-syllable examples, we'll do one more. And that is this word. Can anybody guess how to pronounce it? Well, again, you should look at this word and just kind of segment it in your head, in your mind, into two syllables. So it's TA plus KE, right? So it's not take, it's take. And again, for example, the fact that there's an E at the end of the word, it doesn't matter at all, right? The second syllable has no way of affecting the first syllable. So if you learn the 50 sounds, the basic sounds in the first chart, in the first few lessons, then you can divide up any possible word written out this way. Now, this style of writing is actually called romaji. Now, what does that mean? Well, it means, first of all, the way it's spelled is romaji. And what it actually means, this Roma refers to Roman. Okay, and the G refers to characters, or in this case we'll just say translate as letters, right? So what it means is Roman letters. And a lot of people say, what are Roman letters? Well, if you speak English, then you use Roman letters all the time. There's no such thing as English letters, right? They're either called Roman or Latin. So basically you can think of it as English letters. So when you use letters that look like the letters you use in English to write Japanese, that's called romaji. And that's what we've been teaching so far. It's not really a very efficient system to use. It's not very easy to read. It's not very fast. In general, however, of course, it is easy to read for people that haven't learned the Japanese writing system yet and already know English. So, we'll just continue on with a few longer examples, right? So here's one that probably most of you know. Which is tomodachi, right? And probably you may know that this is a word for friend. Now you notice I made each of the first letters capital just to make it a little bit larger, just to make it kind of obvious where the syllables separate. But, once again, this looks really long, and for an English word this would be really, really long. But you have to remember, it's only 4 syllables in Japanese. To, mo, da, and chi, right? So if you see a word that looks long, you just break it up into the syllables and then you pronounce them one by one according to the chart. To, mo, da, chi. It's easy. Right? Another example, and this is another one that people often mispronounce, right, is this word. Now, I often see this pronounced karaoke or something, but it's actually pronounced as ka, ra, o, ke. And again, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So you should be able to figure out any word, and just to give you a challenge, I'm going to write one here. And anyone who can figure it out, go ahead and put it in the comments or post a reply video.